What's up, guys? Gamebreaker here, bringing you episode, I think this is number 10 actually. I didn't count before this started, but I'm pretty sure it's number 10 of Factions here on Cosmic PvP, hanging out on the monster planet, doing our Nil2Mil challenge. And what are we at? We are at a lovely $250,000, so we are a quarter of the way there. And 10 episodes in, that's not so bad. We spent like the first hour and a half of playtime, aka like the first, whatever that was, 4 or 5 episodes, getting the cactus farm set up and gathering enough resources to actually start raiding. And then we spent like the last 4 episodes actually doing some smaller raids and getting some stuff together. But this episode, we are going to be going on a little bit more of an adventure here to see if we can find those bigger and better raids to kind of push us over the edge here. We really just need one awesome raid in order to get to that million, and that's the goal. So, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and I greatly appreciate it. If you're enjoying the series, and yeah, we are out here. I am actually hanging out at the world border right now. We are at the 15,000, or the negative 15,000, as it were. And I figured today we would do some adventuring and see if we can actually find some bases out here to raid that are a little more lucrative than some of the ones we did before. I found this cannon last night, and I kind of did some taking apart. So as you see in my PV, we've got a lot of those cannon parts. We ended up getting some TNT out of the deal too, which was pretty cool. A little bit of lethal. I'm pretty sure I got some, I got some gigantic as well. So we could be selling these if we need some money in the future, but we'll probably end up keeping it just to use it ourselves. And we got a bunch of dispensers as well, which is really good for building those bigger cannons, especially as we don't have the funds to buy it. That's a big help. So I always look for cannons on big bases when they're just hanging out there, just to see if we can take them apart. It's really cool. And it looks like we also found some sponges here too. So I'm going to take these. I had one already in my PV that I found earlier, but it looks like there's a couple more here. So we are going to slurp those up and pretty much call that profit. Stick that in there with the other two, and we will sell our chest here for this episode. /AH sell. $15,000 seems to sell pretty regularly, which is nice. So AH, let's check that. Holy chest, Batman, there's a ton on the auction house right now. Lots of legendary chests being thrown on the auction house, but there's a little simple there ready to sell. A little bit of lucky TNT, yeah, lol, that's the right price for sure. Anything else interesting on the auction house? Because we can also be buying things to try to flip for profit, and still want to try to get my hands on maybe a glowing book if we can, or a glowing helmet, just to make it a little bit easier here. But that opportunity has not presented itself to me yet, so we will be waiting on that. We need to grab a couple more diamonds as well. Last episode, that's a nice legendary primal dust, but no seeming, yeah, nothing interesting here anyway. So let's forge on. We've got that stuff there. We want to /tinker most of this stuff just for the quick, easy EXP. And I was trying the other day to actually go into the nether, because I was going to go in there, make a portal, and pop out near the world border here instead of running all the way to here, which is what I did. And I do have a home set way out here, so I don't have to run all the way back here if I do die. We can at least get back quickly. But I found out that you actually can't make portals in the nether anymore. You can't actually go into the nether to make a portal and then pop back out. So I learned that the hard way. I'd run 2,000 blocks in the nether far enough to get to the world border, and then I tried to make a portal. I was like, nope, can't make a portal in the nether. So I was like, okay, guess not. Perhaps I just ran too far. I don't remember seeing that update. It probably happened while I wasn't playing a little while back. But anyway, I was disappointed by that. But now we are good to go. So we've thrown out those tools. Let's see if we can float back up to the surface here and go back on our merry way. What do we got here? We got a lot of water. I think I'm moving in this direction. I know I'm moving. Yeah, it's positive in the negative for the X. So we're heading in this direction to see what else we can find. And we'll get the F map back on here. F map. Oops, definitely didn't type that right. F map. Oh my goodness. F mapo. So there we go. We'll get the stakes here. So we've got 16 stakes to go in this direction. Then I'll probably set a home again and go gather some more food back from the shop. And get back at it again if we haven't found anything in a while. So hopefully we will find some cool stuff here. And is the F map actually working? Yo, Hatchet2112, thanks for the nice response there. It says, yo, I love your vids. I just wanted to say hi. Keep up. Thanks for your support, man. Always nice to hear you guys with your compliments while I'm playing here. It always feels good. /fmap. Did that even ever turn on or no? Yeah, that's right. We're heading west. So perfect. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So for the comment of the day, again, I thought this was a pretty funny one. I'll put it on the screen now for you guys. It's just funny how things work like that, and it always seems to work that way on my channel. I do lots of goofy stuff, or weird things will happen, and it just seems really funny and entertaining to me, just the way things work. So I thought that was hilarious when I saw those as well, and I thought this was a pretty good comment to kind of sum that up, because if you guys have been watching this channel for a while, you know that's pretty much how we operate, all the weird stuff like that. So we do have a base coming up here. It's obviously not claimed because I don't see anything on the F map here. We could go check it out, but I don't think it's going to be worth it really. There's already plenty of holes in the bottom. There's probably nothing worth salvaging in there. I don't think there's a nice cannon nearby. Yeah, not really. It's sort of been all nice and picked over by now. So we will carry on. And if we do find anything interesting, we will hit it with the world download, and I'll show that, of course, on camera for you guys as well, to see if we can actually find something good and interesting. And how close are we to the world border right now? Close enough to go a little closer anyway. So hopefully we can find some stuff. I was hoping to make it all the way to the corner, but that is definitely not going to happen this episode. And here's another more than likely unclaimed base, or a long since abandoned base. So we will go ahead and float along this edge. Actually, can we go behind it? How close are we? 93, 4, 5. Oh, we can totally go on this side. 99. Oh, we're going on this side because why not? As long as we stay on these 2 blocks, we should be good. I'd rather swim on top of the water than under it. But yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to find something good this episode that we might be able to actually use next episode in a raid. That's the goal anyway of this whole process. So hopefully we can find something decent. And it looks like there's a wall coming up. I don't know if we're going to be able to get around that or not. Fingers crossed. Worst case scenario, we bounce off the border and teleport backwards. So not a big deal. But yeah, so of course, like I said, if you guys do know of a raid that's a little bit higher power, feel free to shoot me an email with those coordinates and details. And IB, oh, there it goes. Oh no, are we going to die? We're going to die! Do I have the aquatic helmet? No, of course not. Alright, what can we do here if we don't find it? Whew. We just made it. That was close. And a little bit scary at the same time. Yeah, like I said, you guys can always shoot me the email if you've got a raid. And we are not going to make this. So what do we do here? We use our 1 ender pearl to our advantage. Hooah. Oh, right on the edge. No, 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 no. Yo, this was a bad plan the whole time. This is just straight up bad plan. Can we go back? I want to go back. I'm scared. I'm scared. Because, actually, can we make it? Well, we can make it up to there. Let's go up to there anyway. Let's make progress for the sake of making progress. Ooh, that was close. That was at like 9-9. Yo, forget the actual series. Just like edge running. This is the new thing right here. This is high intensity stuff. Can you stay at the world border without falling over? Oh my goodness, that was close again. Come on. What the heck is this? It's like a giant cake back here or something. I'm assuming that's a sand layer, but I'm risking it here going through. I don't even know if we have any torches to potentially even give us some air, but I think we're going to just about make this. Just about anyway. Okay, now we're making some progress into the giant lava wall. Yo, rip and peppers, this has gone horribly. Can I even do anything from here? It's just a giant wall. Oh, I'm gonna die here, guys. This is where it all goes wrong. /PV1. I don't even have an ender pearl to chuck through there. Well, let's continue along here. Maybe there's a hole at the edge. Ah, lava, please. 93. We might be able to get around 95, 96, 97, 98. I think we can scale the tree at 99. Oh baby, we did it. Yo, if that's not worth a like, I don't know what it is. Welcome to World Jumper's YouTube channel, where we cruise the edges. Alright, so now hopefully we can actually find something interesting. We've fought that battle. Never going behind the base again, always staying in front. Especially if it's a giant mountain anyway. We're staying in front of this as well. How's my record doing? It's actually low on batteries. No, we're doing okay. We are hanging in there anyway. Let's get rid of that so we can actually see where we're driving. And let's carry this thing on. So yeah, it was interesting journeying through the nether though a couple episodes ago. I was able to get a ton of netherrack just so I can use as building materials here anyway. But it was cool to see places that I feel like people actually hadn't gone before, even though it's only like a 2,000 block nether or so. I was actually seeing some relatively untouched areas that were like completely clean and hadn't been mined out yet, so it was kind of interesting to go that far. And even running along the world border here, originally I was just running straight to here, so I was able to find a lot of other stuff that had been untouched as well. I found a completely untouched, what's it called? Not the desert temple, but the other thing, like the little jungle trap area there. And I found like all the chests still had all the stuff in it, so it was really interesting just to kind of see some untouched land. It was kind of cool. But what do we have here? It looks like a base with a hole in the back of it, or an unclaimed portion in the back. So let's go see what this is about. Hypnosis / hypnosis. Obviously this is not their real base. It would be great if it was. Yeah, 188 faction power. Well, we'll see what they have here anyway. Maybe this is like some little mini base here. It's just interesting that the back of it is not claimed. Might be worth a download just to check out, since it's seemingly intact at this point. And what do we have? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Parkour! Let's see what it looks like up close here. Got a little bit of edge corner. Yeah, we could see what's going on here. Let's go ahead and download this bad Larry, just to see, since there's not too much interesting on here anyway. I'll just breeze right through here quickly. Grab some oxygen on the other side so we actually download this whole thing. It's obviously not very well put together since the walls don't even go all the way down to bedrock, but we shall see. I doubt it has anything in store given its current state of disarray. There's a lot of like random stuff around here actually. So let's go ahead and just turn this off there, stop the download. And we'll go ahead and switch over to single player and actually see what it contains. Disconnect single player. /game mode 1. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, this is basically the idea for finding out if the bases actually contain any interesting spawners. Of course, you can't see in chests when you're doing this. You can see where chests are, but of course, you cannot look inside them, so you don't know what they contain. So a base might have not a lot of spawners, but a lot of valuables in chests, and you never know it by using World Downloader. But we're doing it for the spawners here, of course, so we'll see if they have anything interesting inside. And of course, I like to see what they got on the roof. And nothing really interesting in terms of defense. Looks like just some walls. A couple layers here. It's like a random stack here. And it looks like, yeah, they've already been broken into. Actually, is this inside? And let's go ahead and get the night vision, classic night vision stuff here. Drink this up. Let's see what this actually contains. Looks like they've been broken into but not breached. So perhaps there's hope for us. Yo, skeleton, you got big problems, buddy. Oh, it looks like it actually does have access. So let's see what they've got inside. Anything useful? I'm guessing no. Nothing in here. Spawner room's pretty cleared out. Do they have anything else here? Just some chests. Any access to lower floors? I don't know if it's worth floating all the way up here just to check the chests. Probably not. How many of these layers do they have in here? Another AFK pool. No sign of anything interesting. That's pretty much all been picked over here. I don't think it's worth our time to try to float all the way up here just to see what this is about, since clearly there's not much. Maybe there's some stuff still in the chest, but I don't think it's worth it. In terms of our time, we want to find something we can raid. We want to find something fun to do, so I'll just check once more down here. But I don't think they got anything for us. Nope, and that's it. So there we go. That one is a bust, so we go back in one more time. And carry on exploring. Still got the bounty. Did that chest end up selling? No, it's still there for 15k. I've been able to sell all of them pretty much at 15k, so it's worked out well so far. And I'm sure we will still be able to sell this one. So let's carry on. We heading west still, facing north. Now we want to go west, mate. This way. Alright, let's carry on with our adventure. On to the next base. But yeah, someone had asked actually previously in one of the other videos how I find kind of the bases to raid, and this is pretty much what I had been doing, except I've been just doing it in the wilderness, where I'd, go to shop, do /wilderness, and then just run around for a while. If I don't see anything, I'll probably just go back to shop and wilderness again. That way we kind of get lots of hits and we can travel kind of along different like random places on the map relatively quickly anyway. That's kind of the idea for getting lucky, finding one of these bases, and then I'll download it, and once I see that there's anything worthwhile in it, and I think it's going to be worth a raid, we will do it. So it's essentially the same thing we're doing here on the world board, except we're hoping to find some slightly bigger bases here that might have more valuable loots inside them. So we shall carry on running and see if we find anything. But yeah, once this series is over, we'll have to decide what we want to do next. There's plenty of other games out there we could be playing as well. And look at the heck of this space. This is huge. As well as other servers we could be going on Cosmic if we wanted to carry on going on that route. So we could be changing servers. We could be doing all kinds of stuff. So let me know in the comments what you guys would want to see if and when this series actually ends. But we got a lot of work to do still here on this series. So you can see we're only at 250,000. I suppose if we kind of liquidated everything, sold the lucky TNT and some of the other gigantic TNT, and basically all the stuff we have in our inventory, perhaps we could get up to, 330,000 or so. So realistically, we're probably a third of the way there. But we still need one large raid to go, and looks like we got Netflix on the horizon here. So we'll see what this contains and how we're doing for time. We got like 5 minutes left, so this might be the perfect ending here. See if we find anything good. I don't know what this place is, by the way. It's just massive amounts of water walls here. Should have grabbed more ender pearls, right? And we'll see if we can make it over here to the Netflix area. And I'm guessing they're going to have something good, because it seems like they got a pretty large claim here. So we'll see what they got going for us. Once we get back on a dry land, we'll go ahead and do /f who, and we'll see what they got cooking, see if this seems to be their real base or not. The heck is up there anyway? Is that just a old cannon box? Hard to say. Maybe something to explore later. Yeah, man, this is all water out here too. This is just straight water, which is always good for base building in my opinion, because it's kind of easy to clear out and you can kind of go all the way down to bedrock a little bit easier. This base didn't go all the way down though. They could reverse the crap out of them. Well, let's go ahead and make our way over to Netflix, and this water wall just keeps going. This is like one of the biggest water walls I've ever seen. Alright, seems to end there, so perhaps we'll go, can we go up on that island? More than likely, yeah, we're 100 blocks away. We'll go up on that island and kind of take stock, see what they got, get over there, world download it, and see if it is plausible or not. Don't think I really have the money to build any sort of like regen buster or anything like that yet, because it's going to cost, I'm guessing, probably about 400,000 or so in just cannon materials in order to do that. But if we can get something, we can stack, we can build kind of a really nice either lean or some advanced lean, maybe like 100 stacker tops. That's probably the extent of our financial situation right now. That would be kind of what we could possibly raid. So that's what we're hoping to find anyway. Perhaps there's something with a fair amount of walls, but not necessarily any regen walls. So we are almost there here. So it looked like it was kind of broken up there a little bit though. The base itself, I mean. They're missing some claims, that's for sure. So perhaps this isn't going to be as good as we hoped. Netflix, what do they got? Yeah, it looks like they've been severely overclaimed anyway. They got the 200 land and only 120 power, so we're going to have to probably bypass them and go through them for this episode, since they will have been completely cleared out by now and had all their spawners ripped out from under them. Shame to see, but that one is no longer. So we'll go a little bit further down the line here, and we got like 2 minutes left or so. So I'm hoping we can find something else. Maybe we can make this a slightly longer episode. But like I said, I'll probably just carry on doing this to see if we can find something cool to raid for the end of the week. I'll just keep heading on along this path. Like I said, if we don't find anything here in the next couple minutes. And hopefully we'll have a nice raid ready to go for the next episode. That's the dream anyway. So like I said, if you guys got anything for me, let me know down in the comments or send the email. And I'll be happy to go over there and I'd be able to check it out and see if it's worth raiding, because you guys are a big part of this series. And if you guys can help out, this is one way you can, since I'm not really doing donations or accepting faction members or anything for this series, since kind of the point is to see how far and how long it takes for the basic trainee just joining a planet to actually get to $1 million with some reasonable amount of factions experience and intelligence. So that is the case here, and I am not seeing anything else along here, but we still got another minute. We can play it optimistically. Hopefully we can actually run into something by the end of this episode. But yeah, this is pretty much it. This is what I spend the off time doing, trying to find the raids. So fingers crossed we might be able to find something here. It's nice to run on the ice because we get to go a lot faster, cover a lot of ground a lot quicker. So perhaps we will get lucky here right at the end. And then we'll probably throw that cosmic crate back up as well on the auction house once again. Or not cosmic crate, what am I saying? That'd be great. That'd be $1 million. What's it even called? I don't even know. It's late. It's late and we're almost done with the episode. And we got some walls, but I'm not seeing any base to go along with the walls. Nothing claimed anyway. Looks like just got a little bit of corner action here, but no real base. So I think that is where we will finish off the episode. Like I said, let me know if you guys got any raids, but we'll try to find one. I'll carry on here for the next episode, and I will see you guys there. See ya.